Hey guys, Landry with AirMarksman here with another new product. What we're going to cover today is the AirMarksman Fill Port Extender. Any of you guys that have a low key or any taller rail on the bottom of your impact are going to know that sometimes it's difficult to get into that fill port. So what we've got is just a simple extension so that you can get into your fittings a lot easier. So let's go over the install and what it takes. Quite simple. This kit comes with the extender and 2 replacement O-rings. Everything else is going to be reused from the impact, what comes with it factory. You get both O-rings. If you want to replace them while you're at it, it's a good idea. You're going to have a new one that's going to go between the body and the fitting, and then one that's going to go between the fill and the body. If your O-rings look good, don't want to replace it, you can reuse the old one that's in there, but I always suggest putting new O-rings when you're doing anything like this. Okay, tools for the job. You're going to need a 2.5mm Allen to undo the trigger guard on the low key. This gun already has a low key installed, and you're going to need a 12mm and a 14mm box end wrench. So let's get started with the low key rail removal. If you put these on, you know there's just 4 screws that hold this trigger guard in place. Just undo all 4 of these. Okay, next step now is we're going to degas this portion of the gun. So we're going to remove the bottle. This is always easier to be done when the low key rail or other rails are removed. Okay, now that all the air is out of that part of the system, we can remove the factory nipple with the 14mm box end wrench. Now this is where I was talking about. You've got the face O-ring that's on the nipple itself, but this one has some little burrs on it. I wouldn't trust it sealing up again, so just use one that we've provided. Okay, so with the new face O-ring installed on the Foster fitting, now we can add the extension. Those two are just gonna thread together. Just go snug for now. And now we're going to take the plunger and it's going to go into the extension. And then we will install the face O-ring on the extension body. Now with all of that, the face O-ring in place, the plunger installed, we can go back into the body of the gun. The extender itself is a 12mm, so I would suggest snugging that one up first. And now we can make sure that your 14mm on the nipple is snug to the body. Simple as that. That's your installation for the extender itself. Now we're just going to reassemble what we've done before. So let's take our AirMarksman bottle, reinstall, and at this point we can check for leaks. So if you want to take some soapy water, check all your fittings, make sure there's no bubbles. This one's looking good, but that's why we suggest doing new O-rings, is to make sure that everything goes back together smoothly with no leaks. Now we're going to reinstall the low key rail and show you the difference between having that extension and not. Okay, now we got the low key back installed, and you can see that gives you quite a bit more extension on that fitting. It's still going to allow you to run a cap on it and still be sub flush level on this Arca rail. So you still get full use of the Arca rail all the way back, but now you get the extension that's much easier to get a hose onto. All right guys, easy as that. We're happy with all these new products. If you want to be the first in the know, like and subscribe to our videos and check out our YouTube channel if you want to see more details about this installation.